Call you back, bro. Just doing a piece of camera. Alright, bye bye. This is the problem with this place, bro.
At least we'll have a funny intro.
Planes. Get it done. Get it bred.
Get it bred. Parakeet.
There's a few about this morning, lad. I see a gangle earlier on. Hi, I'm Oli Davies and welcome to the latest instalment of Life at Nash. I'll be your host for this episode and I'll be heading to a day ticket water to do a 24-hour session. However, last night I started at Horton, did a quick overnighter, a true quick overnighter, 6 hours or something, and I bagged myself a really nice common. So what better place to start the episode than taking a look at that. Well, that's a great way to start my 24 hours with Mikey. It hasn't got a name, this one, I don't think. I'm not going to weigh it, I've not got scales, but somewhere around the mid-30 mark, I'd guess. Lovely common. Lovely, lovely common. Well pleased. Well, that's me all packed up and on the barrow with a wet net and a wet mat, perfect. I'm going to go and load the van up, but while I mess about doing that, I'm going to hand you over to Dean. We had some fish stocks at Royston recently and Mikey went down to film it all. Check it out.
What's that? So you could have put warm water in there. Terrible joke. Smack on 14, that one.
Hand's nice and warm.
Bloody freezing. So if you haven't guessed already, we've just got some new fish for Royston. So we're going in Wood Lake. So Twice, she's loose one. So what these ones? C4s? C4s. What went in at the farm? C5s? Well, they all C4s.
Yes.
Yeah, C5s.
No, the early ones were C5s,
Yeah.
and these are C4s.
Yeah. Spot on 11.
That's on his Instagram page later on.
Portrait Mikey.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever had this, all the babies on the site at one go, have we? Just got safe and stuff.
Dog's having your bait out the back of the...
It's like crufts down here now, isn't it? No. Oh.
Yeah, crack on, boys.
Yeah.
You crack your dogs.
Who wants a beer?
Get that out of there.
Huh? Yeah?
So some lovely new carp for the Royston complex to supplement what is already an impressive stock of fish. So quite a few 30-pounders in there now. I think it's what, 7 or 8 years that Kevin's owned the lake now, and he's really done great things with it. So go check it out, nashlakes.com, you can book online. So from one day ticket complex to another, and I finally made it to Twinersh. This is another great complex of lakes in Chertsey. There's, I think, 7 lakes in a stretch of river. A little bit of everything, to be honest. There's good floater fishing, good margin fishing, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. So let's go and have a look. How you doing, all right?
Yeah, not bad. What are you doing?
Right, Mike, what you caught?
Got 3 little ones, wait.
Go
Go on, Toby.
A couple more in here.
Go on,
Whoa,
Toby.
he's a nice one.
I reckon we should have Toby for this.
Yeah, you want to finish this one off, Mike?
Leave it to Ollie.
Head up a little touch with it. Just the head, actually.
So that's what happens when you rock up late. Toby's on it. Lovely. Toby's desperate for Insta content, so we're photographing 5-pounders.
Got a little stash for the slow days, mate.
Turned up to find Mike absolutely trawling. He had 3 in the net waiting for us. This is his local pond, he just lives around the corner, and he just happens to be fishing. And he's leaving, so as tempting as it would be to jump in the peg after him, which is what a lot of people might do, that's not really my style. I'm actually going to have a little mooch around. There's 2 or 3 lakes of interest, and there's not too many people fishing. It's a weekday, so yeah, I've got an opportunity to maybe find some fish in a quiet corner, maybe do a bit of floater fishing, we'll see. So yeah, I'm not going to take any bait, I'm just going to go for a mooch, have a look, see what I can find. Kind of spread out, isn't they? Fish, 1s and 2s dotted all around the place. About 5 in this little corner here. Dotted about over the clear spots. There's a few just out here mooching about. I can see a big clear area and cabbages out there. There's 1 or 2. But then they seem to be dotted around all around the lake. It's not particularly active. The one sat on the bottom just sort of sat there. Try and get a quick bite maybe. That's real bad. Like, of all the things that I didn't want to happen was a 5 kilo bag of pellet to land.
Oh my god, it's not boilies.
No, it's pellet, mate. It's even worse. I need some lateral thinking here to minimise losses. Let me see what I can do. I ain't going to be eating me dinner off this tonight. This is going to be like the reverse of one of them tricks. You know, where you pull the tablecloth out from underneath, all the cutlery stays in place. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3.
That sounded quite good.
1, 2, 3. Well, you know what?
That's fairly impressive,
I reckon I got away with that. A little bit of food for the rats, but about a big PVA bag's worth. I've been back to the van to get my tackle, and I've grabbed the floater kit because there's a few fish on top, and I think it's one of those days where I can catch them how I choose to catch them. The weather's nice, the sun's out. Floater rotor, I reckon. What do you reckon, Mikey?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, Mikey was really excited seeing all these fish. It's a northern in him, he's not used to it.
Different gravy down here.
Yeah, we're spoiled, aren't we? Yeah, there's quite a few fish on the match lake. I think we're going to try and catch an easy one first. This is my preferred floater setup these days. I used to tie hair, but nowadays I just slip a bait screw on and a little bead to keep it in place. You can change the hook bait quickly, you can put a new hook bait on, and the hook actually sits perfectly underneath it. I don't know if you can see that. I just thought I'd try it. I've never seen anyone else do it. I'm not claiming to be a big inventor of anything, but yeah, it seemed to me that it was the perfect way to mount like hair rig a hook bait. I can also flip that off and just hook a soft hookable floater on without having to tie a new rig. So yeah, I'm going to change for a bit of longevity to a little 12mm scope X squid pop up. Yeah, try. Gone or bust. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. All or nothing. Will they take the mixers, or will they disappear? Proper snatch to that. I don't think he even took it. But that was the first chance, wasn't it? It's taken a little while to get him taken. They're not taking him properly. Well, I've nearly moved about 3 times, and now I'm really moving. I've had enough of these ones. Sticking 2 fingers up at me. Right, onward. Keep getting sucked in, don't I? Well, I've had enough of the floater fishing. They've made a right monkey of me for the last couple of hours. I've had some chances, but yeah, I just couldn't stick a hook in one. Anyway, it was great fun. I love doing it, but I'm no Alan Blair, so I'm going to stick to my strengths and go and have a little go in the corner. Well, I've sacked off the surface fishing. It wasn't happening for me. Had them taking the odd one, but getting bites, yeah, it was tough. They were really finicky. That's my excuse anyway. So I've come to a quiet corner and I'm sticking to my strengths. I've pulled a couple of rigs out. There are fish about. I'm just going to give it an hour, sit down, chill out, get organised, get everything back on the barrow, because it's important, you know, when you're out fishing, that you know where everything is all the time. Unlike a certain Henry Lennon, who has just come back from a trip to Belgium with a couple of friends, where he left behind something quite important.
How are you not certain?
Because I wouldn't take it out of my van. No.
How on earth have you allowed this to happen, Henry? It's not the first time either, is it? It just seems an ongoing theme.
All those professionals you work with are doing it.
And not just any bag either. Not his clothes bag, not his food bag. What's the most important bag when you're fishing? The one with all your tackle in it. Oh, Henry.
I left my tackle box.
In where?
Tackle bag in Belgium. I can picture probably where I put it as well.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah.
At least you know where you put it in Belgium.
No,
Did you have a camera or anything like that?
no, I've got the camera down there. So the good thing is,
Scales?
Because I travel so like, no, not scales. I travel so like basically just a tackle box. It's annoying, isn't it? Because you've got so many different things. You've ruined it. This was actually one chance to make it. It's a credible photography angler.
Photography to film. What's in Henry's bag?
Oh, it's in Belgium.
I've lost my bag. Where is it? I've left it in Belgium.
Can we still do this? Please, can we still do this? I'll give you something else. Watch me cast.
Oh, at least we don't have to go to Italy next week on the big shoot. Yella, can you just nip to the Albert Canal for me? Don't do that.
Unless it's... Oh.
You just
look
saw
like
a bag.
Right, okay.
Here's a bag in one.
Check it again, Henry.
Definitely not in your motor.
No, but I feel like I'm going to go check now. It's going to be there because you put it there.
I swear on my mother's, I haven't. I've done it once this week. I'm not going to do it again.
You would do it again. You would.
I would, but I haven't.
Alright, let me see if it's...
John, mate, I feel like it's going that straight on. I bet it's in yours.
We go have a chat. I'm getting more and more suspicious of something's going on here.
Should we do an essential, non-essential of Henry's bag?
What bag is it? Yeah, because I've just thrown it apart, haven't I, to try and find it.
So you have had everything out?
Yeah. What a nobby.
One just sat there staring at me, laughing. Well, I'm looking for a swim to settle down for the night, and I'm sort of in two minds really. There's a swim that Mike was fishing earlier, and there's this swim here, which it was busy when we arrived. There was someone here, but they've now gone. And this is a really cool one. Fishing tight to this margin down here, and as I've walked in, I've seen a good fish swim past. Well, the rain's coming down now, and that's really forced my hand. I'm going to jump in where Mike was. I'm not getting soaked. I think I'm going to get soaked anyway. Let's do it quick. Well, it's absolutely chucked it down for about half an hour, and it's stopped now. It's nice again. So I've retreated to the bivvy and I've come out again now and done a quick lap of the lake, and I found some carp like, right tight in this corner. I mean, they're really tight in the corner. It's actually quite tricky to get to them. I can just about pole one rod to them. So before I settle down for the night, I'm going to give it an hour here, because I'm pretty confident that they're going to visit where I am this evening, but I'm greedy also, so I'm going to try and catch one before. There's a nice ghosty there as well, isn't there, Mikey?
Yeah.
He seems pretty happy. Yeah, and there's a few dark ones with him as well. You know, you can always see the ornamentals, they really stand out. A little bit of cut to pin that line down. Little handful of hemp, little handful of pellet. Should be enough for a bite, hope. Funny, after I dropped that rig, I couldn't resist going round for a little look, and although the ghosty was gone, there were a couple of fish still there, and I'm pretty sure I watched one do me or spook off the hook bait, sort of charged off, and I was half expecting the alarm to rip, but there's not many down there now. So it's been a funny day. It's been frustrating, but it's actually been quite good fun. Made a few chances, watched loads of fish, found them right in the edge, and I'm always happy, you know, if I feel like I've been in with a shout. There's nothing worse than not being able to get on them, or, you know, not being able to get them feed in, and that's not been the case today. I just haven't been able to catch one. So sometimes the challenge is good, even on a lake that is, by, you know, most standards, it's pretty easy, it's well stocked, but the fish are cute, they've been well fished for, the water's clear, so the challenge is a different one, isn't it? The challenge isn't finding them, the challenge is getting them to pick up a rig, which I haven't managed to do today. Well thwarted again. There were fish there when I started, and there was still one or two there, but chances of a bite are really slim, and actually the fish that I can see in the corner are small. I don't really want to catch them. Just having a mooch right next to the swim down here, I've disturbed a few. There was fish sat right in the edge. They're tucked out of the way. Really cheeky, you know. They know where they're safe, don't they, Mikey? Leaving me a merry dance day. It's like whack-a-mole. Every time I throw one at one, they pop up somewhere else. There's fish everywhere. That's the trouble. When there's fish everywhere, I don't know where to turn. When they're all in one place, it's easy. Right, back to the ranch. Come on. And this one I'm going to place a little bit deeper, cover the bases. Just going to fish 2 rods in this bay. I don't want too many lines. Well, that's it. Rods sorted, bivvy up. I'm not moving again. I'm chilled. So it's time to take you back to last week, where I was hosting a good friend of Nash, Slovenian national Gasper. Now, Gasper hails from Lake Bled. Now, it was important to show him a little bit of quality English fishing and catch him his first English carp. Unfortunately, I double booked myself by accident for the first 2 days. I was supposed to be out filming with Mike and Mikey. I did manage to get permission for Gasper to join me down the res though, and I got permission for him to fish, so actually it worked out okay. We went down there the Tuesday night after I'd picked him up from the airport, and Mike and Mikey joined us the following morning.
See, this is like, I looked at a load of like meats in the supermarket and I just knew I couldn't offer that to Gasper because it's just not going to be the same, it's not good enough.
We have deer, wild boar salami and Balkan pig.
We had a supermarket steak last night. That was okay, wasn't it? The steak, not too bad. What did you say? Best UK steak?
Yes. Ooh, top. When I eat steak in Manchester, it's been like a tire.
Like a tyre. Manchester steak is not the one. Huh?
Watch that swan, Mike. Watch that swan, Mike.
Yeah, Gasper's come over for a week. So Gasper, we met at Bled the first trip, Alan and I. He was actually poaching in our garden, would you believe it? We've become firm friends. Great fixer, great guy, just a real great guy. So yeah, when he decided to come over to UK because he wanted to catch an English carp, well, it's really nice to be able to repay the favour and offer him a bit of fishing. The chances of catching one here, not great, although we were just watching some guy land one down the margin, didn't we? So he's had 2. So there's a chance, Yeah, Reggie's just been showing us pictures of him when he was younger with a fish. Yeah, go on, show the camera. Look at him. Look at the little ginger ninja. Bless him. Anyway, I reckon.
Who's he spit?
I reckon he's an absolute ringer for Prince Harry. Don't you reckon? Except he's even gingerer than Harry.
He fished with Prince Harry, he don't know.
You know my brother? He looks like Prince William.
Prince William, the whole family.
Yeah, the whole family.
Yes, who is the queen? Your wife.
Go on, Gasper.
Come on.
There we go. Go on. Yes. Good one. Yeah?
Look at you.
Ollie's over there in the distance.
This is mad. Unbelievable.
And we have a carp. Yeah, I mean, he's not a bad one. Yeah, boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
20 pounder, 22, 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Yes, sir. I'm so pleased for you, bro. Well done.
Thank you, bro.
Totally out of the blue. This is not an easy lake. Really not an easy lake. So to get one is a proper bonus. Proper bonus. European system for the win. Yeah. My pleasure. Well done, man. You did the hard work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We will fish on a fish and we catch together.
Yeah.
The first UK carp from Rigi.
And a proper one as well from a proper
yeah.
lake. Yeah. Well done, bro.
Thank you.
Let's get it back.
EuroBanx. Yes.
Rock.
Rock. Not big.
No. Explain.
Well, when you haven't got a back lead, just pick up a rock and you lay it on top of your line, and you just have to judge how heavy a blackhead you need to make sure that you get some sort of indication when you get a take. But generally you're fishing for a ripper, aren't you? So it just pulls the line off the from under the stone and works, doesn't it, Rigi, huh?
Works.
Yeah. European backlead system. Beautiful morning, bright blue skies and sunshine. Going to be a lovely day by the looks of it. I did manage a little one just after Mikey went to bed last night, about midnight, but I put him back, got the rod back out, hoping to wake up to a nicer one this morning, but that hasn't happened. It's gone a little bit dead, so it's time to get packed up. So that's it, van's loaded, had a lovely time. Nash is a beautiful place, had a couple of bites, had a lovely one yesterday morning, so it's been a good trip. Hope you enjoyed the episode of Life at Nash, another one coming soon. Back to the real world for me. The real world's not that actually, the real world's quite good because I'm going fishing again.